Well, first of all, I want to thank you very much for the opportunity to speak. And I finally get to meet Bobby Kennedy in person. It's fantastic. I represent and work with people all over the world who pray that the Swiss people vote no on November 28th. And I want to share with you why. Wherever you travel throughout the world, Switzerland is viewed as the lighthouse of democracy, but also the lighthouse of the right to have family wealth and property rights, the lighthouse of human civilization, of freedom in many different respects, including health freedom. And so what you do here is very important for the Swiss people, but very important for people all around the world. Again, think of yourself as the lighthouse. Plague laws, this is not the first time in history that plague laws have been used to centralize control. Control of transportation, control of labor, control of banking and bank accounts, control of all the different kinds of capital that make up human civilization. But the COVID laws are particularly draconian in the history of plague laws because not only do they control labor, transportation, banking, but now with advances in digital technology, we're looking at complete control through the banking system of 100% of all assets, ultimately. So what happens here? For many, many years, most of us have grown up in a world in the Western democracies where we have a balance of power between the bankers and the people. The central bankers control monetary policy, and the people vote for an electorate that controls fiscal policy. Now what we're watching with COVID laws all around the world is the central bankers moving in and exercising essentially a coup d'etat, where they take control of fiscal policy as well. And again, with the advances in digital technology, vaccine passports will not be about health. Vaccine passports are part of a financial transaction control grid that will absolutely end human liberty in the West. For many years, I have fought and written against central control of the financial system. We've centralized more and more capital, more and more control. And we've done it with tactics called divide and conquer. And we've all experienced many different divide and conquer tactics. You need a new, more venal divide and conquer, and we can't let that happen because ultimately we're talking about all of our liberties, all of our human rights, all of our property rights. So I would plead with you to look behind, so listen to what's been said today and look behind what these laws are really about and where the vaccine passports lead. The vaccine passports, along with the digital control system, are the end of human liberty in the West. And as I said, this referendum on November 28th will be a very important signal to the world as to whether the most educated and intelligent populations in the world can see through the ruse of the plague laws into what is really happening and step up to protect our rights and the future of human civilization. So this is not about democracy versus fascism. This is about freedom versus slavery. Because when you institute a complete digital financial control, you are talking about something much worse than any fascism we have seen yet in our history. So please vote no on November 28th for yourself, for your family, for your right to preserve and grow family wealth, your right to have health freedom, transportation freedom, labor freedom, but also to preserve your role as a lighthouse for democracy worldwide. And again, I just want to thank the tremendous leadership here who's been leading this effort in Switzerland, and on behalf of all of us worldwide, thank you very much. You too, Thomas.